First-time R&D tax credit claims fell 45% last year. HMRC attributes a significant portion of that decline to one specific thing: the additional information form introduced in August 2023. If you are preparing your first R&D claim, or if your claim was recently rejected, the AIF is the most likely place the problem is. In the next 7 minutes, I will show you exactly what the form requires, the 3 sections where most first-time claims go wrong, and what a well-prepared submission looks like. By the end of this video, you will know what the additional information form actually contains and why HMRC introduced it. You will know the most common errors that trigger HMRC inquiries and how to avoid them, and you will know the correct sequence for submitting a compliant claim, including which form goes first. No guessing. 7 minutes. This video features an AI-generated presenter. All content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax or financial advice. Always consult a regulated specialist for your specific circumstances. Here is the context. Before August 2023, companies filed an R&D claim by simply amending their corporation tax return. There was no requirement to describe the qualifying projects in structured detail before HMRC processed and paid the claim. HMRC's rationale for introducing the AIF was the scale of non-compliant claims in the system. HMRC estimated that error and fraud in R&D relief cost approximately £1.13 billion in the 2021 to 2022 tax year alone. The AIF shifts the information burden earlier. You now have to describe your qualifying projects and provide a cost breakdown before HMRC processes the claim, not after. The requirement applies to every R&D claim under any scheme submitted on or after 8th August 2023. That includes claims for earlier accounting periods submitted today. It is the date of submission that triggers the requirement, not the period the claim relates to. And if you submit a claim without a completed AIF, HMRC rejects it. No exceptions, no grace period. The AIF has 5 main sections. First, company and claim details. Your unique taxpayer reference, the accounting period start and end dates, and the total qualifying R&D expenditure. Second, cost breakdown by category. Qualifying costs split across staff costs, externally provided workers, subcontractors, consumables, software, data costs, and cloud computing. These figures must match your CT 600 exactly. Third, a responsible officer. A named director or senior finance officer at the company who takes accountability for the claim accuracy. This is not a formality. HMRC will contact this person if they have questions. Fourth, advisor details if you used one. HMRC uses this to track advisor patterns across multiple clients. And fifth, the section where most claims succeed or fail, the project descriptions. For each qualifying project, up to 10 projects that together cover at least 50% of your qualifying spend, you must describe 1. The advance in science or technology you are seeking. 2. The baseline state of knowledge at the start of the project. 3. The specific scientific or technological uncertainty you are trying to resolve. And 4. The approach you took to resolve it. Here is where most first-time claims go wrong. The description that comes naturally to a business owner is, "We built a new reporting tool that helped our clients analyze their data faster." That is a commercial description. HMRC wants a technical one. What HMRC wants to read is something like, "We sought to develop a real-time aggregation engine capable of processing 50 million records per second with deterministic latency, an advance not achievable with existing distributed systems architectures." The uncertainty lay in the query scheduling algorithm. No existing approach handled variable size record batches without latency spikes above our threshold. We tested 4 scheduling approaches, 3 of which failed, before developing a hybrid approach that resolved the constraint. That description tells HMRC exactly what the advance was, what was unknown, and that the work involved genuine technical investigation. A vague description is the single biggest trigger for an HMRC compliance inquiry. Here is the correct filing sequence. Step 1. Prepare the AIF, including project descriptions reviewed and approved by the responsible officer. Step 2. Submit the AIF via your HMRC Government Gateway account. You receive a submission reference. Note it. Step 3. Prepare the amended corporation tax return with figures that match the AIF exactly. Step 4. Submit the CT 600. HMRC's systems link the AIF to the CT 600 using your company's UTR and accounting period dates. Standard processing after a complete submission is 40 working days. A well-prepared AIF means fewer follow-up queries. A poorly prepared one means HMRC contact, delay, and potentially a compliance check. Based on the patterns HMRC has published, 4 errors consistently attract attention. First, vague project descriptions that describe commercial outcomes, not technical uncertainty. Second, claiming 100% of all technical staff time without any apportionment records. Third, including overseas subcontractor costs without meeting the narrow exception criteria. This is one of the most common errors post-April 2024. And fourth, AIF figures that do not reconcile with the CT600. Any one of these can convert a routine processing job into a compliance inquiry. So, to bring this together, the additional information form is mandatory for every R&D claim submitted from August 2023 onward. The project description section is where most claims succeed or fail. It must describe the technical advance, the uncertainty, and the approach, not the commercial outcome. Submit the AIF before the CT600, not simultaneously, before. And the single most important thing you can do to protect a first-time claim is get a specialist to draft the project descriptions. The difference between a well-written description and a vague one is the difference between a clean payment and an HMRC inquiry. If anything in this video resonated with your situation, the next step is straightforward. There is a free, no-obligation specialist assessment linked in the description below. A specialist will review your qualifying activities, draft the project descriptions for your AIF, and handle the submission. It takes 5 minutes to get started. The regulated specialists I work with operate on a no-win, no-fee basis. If your company does not qualify, there is nothing to pay and nothing to lose. The link is uplifttax.com/partners/M7X2K9. It is also pinned in the comments. If you found this useful, the video on the merged R&D scheme from April 2024 gives you the full scheme context. It is on screen now. I will see you in the next one.